Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another run yet. So, for this one, thinking about going for 1 week at a time instead of 1 day at a time. And I found out it was causing me some issues. They're only able to upload a 15-minute or less video. I finally figured it out and got it fixed. So, hopefully now we'll be able to do something a little better yet. But so quick little story though is that after the day by day run ended, I went and started another one that had a settled spot up in the mountains with a little safari cradled in the mountain range, but didn't quite work out. But then I rolled again for this one, and it's reawakened something inside of me that I haven't really done or felt in a while of playing this game. It's just the idea of wanting to build only and not really worry about going out for all the quickest farms possible right off the bat. So you're gonna see that I'm gonna do a lot of building, and here soon you'll see why I want to when it goes to nighttime. But this world I got is just so amazing, and you'll see it soon enough, but I really did just roll like the most perfect world. And I'll be putting the seed for it in the description yet, so. And you're gonna see that I really think that I've found the perfect spot to build in, and we're gonna call where I settle the hilltop because it's on a hilltop in a cherry wood biome. And with the new update that came out, it's added in fireflies and variants to the main animals. And I think that out of all the updates, this might be the best one that there is. And I mean, as we go through, you'll see it. But here, you see what I'm saying about I got a dark oak, a pale garden, jungle, bamboo jungle, all swaddled in with each other. And it's so good because such a wide variety of build materials. And it got me wanting to build a very detailed and intricate base. And it's not something I've felt in a long time playing this game. And so I really do want to go really far with this one. And I'm gonna have a lot of close calls coming up, but I do make it, so. And this update has introduced a horn variant of the cow that you can find in like the safari biome. And I'm gonna really go for them pretty hard once I set up my farm, or at least I think I will, so. And you see there is where the hilltop is going to be located, and there's a village right next to it, which is really convenient because it means I can just bridge over the, bridge of dirt, and I can boat them back over to my hill, kind of like, a city-state, if you will. And honestly, as I record this voiceover, I think doing the villager breeder and village setup for trades be kind of nice to bulldoze all of the current standing village and then put up my own thing, because it's like a city-state at that point, like the ancient Greeks, or like I think it was the Greeks that had a lot of city-states at least. But I'm gonna show you though soon enough, here in a few days, what the hilltop looks like on top. And I think with the new update, another really cool part of it is that they made lodestones easier to get and more available. And so now they are probably going to see more use than what they did before, because they used to only be able to be crafted. Like, you couldn't find them anywhere. But you also needed netherite, and I think that's why a lot of people just didn't want to make them, because they costed netherite. But now they don't. All they do is cost iron, and I feel like people are just going to use a lot more. It's honestly such a good update. Like, there's so much to enjoy about it now, because we got new chicken, pig, and cow variants, and honestly prefer the variants over the vanilla ones, like the ones before the update, like the basic ones, if you will. It's just so awesome to see such a big change. But I also like how they added in the ability for pigs to drop you leather whenever you kill them. Now I can get leather off of another source, which is really cool. So I'm gonna be getting a lot of my iron off of these mountaintops in the early game, so I can still use iron tools, but I'm gonna have to use stone and iron tools interchangeably, since I'm not gonna have an iron farm going up just yet, since my priority is going to be building out a interestingly designed base. And I think I want to go, since I know that the cherry blossom biomes are not flat on top, so I'm gonna think about doing a multi-layered base and do like everything on its own separate level. Yeah, you'll see whenever I get there though. It's kind of hard to explain sometimes, but well, I just want to go for a very organic base design, one that kind of flows with the land a little more. And here I get my first stone, and I kind of start indulging on that idea of, you know, using these mountaintops as my source of iron and coal. Really, coal's big time coming out of here, so it's really fun though. Like, so far I've had just so much fun looking around, and this update's added in so much difference in it. And I think that the change in villager traits, where you can get a map of a faraway village, is honestly a really good feature, because I know you could just easily explore and find them, but now instead of having to aimlessly wander, you can just go to a cartographer and get a map of like a snow village. If you wanted like a specific snow biome, you just go out to it and set up shop. And I think it's also really nice, because I always have a hard time finding like a good desert, and so I think now that since I can just have a cartographer give me a map of a desert village, it'll be really easy for me to find a giant desert village, or desert biome rather, my bad. But yeah, and well, I think that with all this iron I'm gathering, and I'm gonna have to come back at some point for sure, but with how this world is generating, how much variety and biomes that there are, it might just be a part of the new world generation, because I think they may have changed something, because in the run I tried before this, I had a pretty similar diversity of biomes going on, except I had a lot more mesa and desert going on, interchanged with everything else too. But I also noticed there that I came pretty close to just falling to my death, but that's only something pretty light compared to what's yet to come. So yeah, do come pretty close to death in these first couple of days, and I've already got the next week ready to go. It's just I gotta edit some, but this world is gonna be so amazing. And it's really closer to being what I think is done, and I just think that I got the perfect world seed, really. You know, of course I'll be leaving it for you all down there to check out if you want it, but this is really an awesome game, and this is the first time in a while I've been able to feel this kind of desire to like play it and experience it. And here tonight we're at the hilltop. You'll see, you know, kind of how I develop it over time, really. And now, whenever I mean by I want it to be more organic looking, I really am trying to say that I'm going to try and go with the hillsides and go with the different elevation levels, because I'm of course going to keep my field from my farm all on the same level, because it just makes it easier, right? But I'm going to find that underneath all of this later on, that there's this giant little tunnel going on through it, and it's just this perfect spot for an iron farm, and it's kind of cool, really. See here when I run down through it. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't show it to you just yet, but I will soon enough. This cool little cave opening that just has a perfect spot to nestle in a little iron farm. It's gonna look so amazing. Man, I just cannot get over how lucky I am to have this world seed. So the next couple of days are gonna be primarily just me cutting these cherry trees down and then expanding the house and working on it. But I do later go on to do the field or start on it, and I really do hope you guys are enjoying it so far, because it's my first time starting this run and doing a completely different style of everything compared to my previous run. And so yeah, just hope you all enjoy it and like it, and maybe come back for week 2 in order to see what happens. Yeah, we'll let the time lapse run for a little bit, but if you want to know where the music comes from, then go ahead and check out the description. It's all leaked, or not leaked, linked down below for you, and you can freely check it out and give them their support. And yeah. Hey there, so I'm gonna be trying to see if I can trap a zombie yet, because we get a lot of spawns up here, and kind of wanted to check my chances and see if I could, but seems as if I was unsuccessful in it, and later on I do accomplish it, just not necessarily right there. But I just want to talk about the village on the other hill. It's got a lot going on, and I do go over there and steal some more of their stuff, but I just, with where it's at and where I'm at, it's such a cool spot, and I don't really want to remove it, really. I know I have to in order to really optimize my setup for my own stuff, in order to be able to use the villagers appropriately. And yeah, this cave also turns out to be a little deeper than what I think there, because there's another one. It's an offshoot that I won't show you in this one, but goes pretty deep down. And whenever I make my mine shaft, I do find some very interesting things down there. Yeah, and this game has just really been there for me in a lot of really tough times, and for them to push out such a huge update that is truly amazing, I just am able to reawaken that old feeling inside of me and just go back to being a kid and just sit down and relax, not have to worry about anything, which is really fun. And so I think that with me needing to chop all these trees down for sticks is that whenever I go to build up all the animal pens, is I'm gonna have them all be separate, so no one's gonna share with any other kind of animal. All the sheep will be in a separate one, then the cows, and then the pigs and the chickens, all around their own separate little fenced in area. And so I just want to make a very organic looking base. It's not obviously terraformed into being something for me, even though it's gonna look like it anyways, but I'm gonna try my best with it in order to really play around with some of the new features they got in this game. They are truly, truly amazing features. So, you know how I was saying earlier that I wasn't going to show you the cave? Well, guess I'm a liar, because I'm going to show you the cave anyway. So you'll see here off to the side, that's where I plan on building the iron farm. And it's going to be pretty sick when it comes to fruition. It's this big open circular kind of space full of nothing but stone and things that would prevent spawns whenever you fully build up your farm, that is. But it's such a cool, neat, tucked away spot. It's gonna be so much fun to play this one. Legitimately cannot believe I got so lucky with it. But days 5 and 6 don't really get all that much more interesting, really. It's a lot more mining and farming and crafting. But even though I mean it's the name of the game, yeah, but it's got some more oomph to it. You know, I'll give you some more commentary later, but about it for this stretch at least. But though, well, we got day 5 being a mostly building up the base and terraforming the land in order to get a field in place. It's really nice because you can see a noticeable difference in the area. And, you know, whenever you always get a early farm going on, it's so nice to see it start working for you. But I mean, this game just gave me some kind of inspiration to play it and just fully enthrall myself with the game itself and not worry about building up an iron farm in 3 days or getting full diamond in the first week or strip mining forever and ever. goals are simply to build out the base and make it look pretty and aesthetically pleasing and make it look awesome. That's really my biggest plan for all of that, or at least in that regard, that is to say. While day 6 does bring us to a close, it mainly consisted of chopping trees and then getting the field ready for its first harvest. And it's kind of nice to see your things go to fruition. And because what I'm really am hoping is that we'll be able to go really far and create something absolutely gigantic with this world. But I mean, here soon it's gonna be the end of the video before you know it, and really it's just 1 week at a time instead of 1 day, it's 1 week. So I don't know, maybe there's a different spin on things. I sure hope it is, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, because you can't really do nothing until you know, and the only way you can know is if you find out, and you gotta wait a little while to find out with some people. It's been really nice playing this world, though. Really hope you all enjoy it, because I've been enjoying it more than what I could think of. So, thank you for watching, though. See you in week 2.